Oh, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Craig, that tie, isn't that the tie worn by pupils of Cumbernauld High School in the 1970s in Scotland? Correct! It is! This is the tie from my old school. I got given, although I wouldn't have worn this tie like this then. If I'd have worn this tie, you know, like this, and I would have gotten beaten. Perhaps that's why I'm wearing it like this tonight. Do you know, though, it's a funny thing because this tie, the pupils at my old school, they don't wear this tie anymore. They have a new type of tie made out of iPods or something, but the new tie is made of, you know, fabric which humans are okay to be around. This is some sort of synthetic nylon, double nylon thing, which I'm wearing. I'm probably about 5,000 volts of electricity is coursing through my body every time I move. This is very nylon-y. So if I put it to one side, it zaps my nipples. Always get the third one. No, I got this tie because I was over in Scotland and I visited my old school to give a talk. What would I? They wouldn't invite me to give a talk. What would I say to the kids? Don't be like me. They would be like, we have no interest in being like you. So there's no point in me talking to them, really. But anyway, I was off for a week. I was in Scotland, and now I'm back, and it's good. It's nice to be back in America, isn't it, Jeff?
Oh, yeah. More of the same old crap.
Yeah, we're not going to do it. Things are going to be different now. We're going to be more Scottish.
Oh, really?
Well, you start. How Scottish can you be? Now that we spent some time in Scotland, what can you do?
I can talk like this, laddie. How are you?
Didn't understand any of that.
What you mean wearing a nylon tie like that, zapping your nipples?
Don't you say anything about my nylon tie.
Zapping your nipples like some pervert.
We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back.
Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Progressive. Visit progressive.com today. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson. Quietly, your cheering is... I can't hear myself think. Oh, well, there you are. Why are you making that noise, Craig? Because this audience smells like biscuits. They do. They smell like biscuits. Apparently they think it's really an honor to say you... Like, if you go up to someone and say, you smell like biscuits, they go, yes!
It's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, yes, it is. Now, we are on a little bit later tonight because of the basketball. You know, the college basketball on earlier tonight on CBS. It's great. I love when the college basketball's on CBS because usually the only orange balls on CBS are David Caruso's. You know, over the weekend, 3 million people, no, not 3 million people, 3 people won the Mega Million lottery. Like, if 3 million people won it, you'd be like, No, 3 people won $650 million. So far, none of the 3 have come forward to claim it. But we know these people are, we don't know who they are. But what we do know is, one thing is, for Mitt Romney now cares about them, is what I'm saying. Do you know what? Did you hear what Mitt Romney's wife said over the weekend? Ann Romney was asked about her husband. It was a kind of an insensitive question. Someone asked her about her husband's stiffness, and she said, and I quote, "I guess we better unzip him and let the real Mitt Romney out." Thanks to Bill Carter of the New York Times for that story. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. But you know, when she said that thing about unzipping him, she was immediately endorsed by Bill Clinton. I'm feeling stiff too. Somebody better unzip me. You know, do I seem a little woozy? I am a little woozy. You know why? I'm a bit jet lagged. You know where I was last week? Scotland. Oh, no, please don't. No. Don't applaud. No. Don't applaud me for going to Scotland. It's not dangerous. I'm from there. No, and it's not like, oh, I went up to the source of the Amazon. I went to Scotland. It's fine. There's airports and infrastructure. It's lovely. I might as well announce right now as well, we taped a week's worth of shows right there in Scotland. I brought the whole staff. Well, it was me and Mike went and Jeff. That was about it, really. It's good, wasn't it?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah. So, on the week of May the 14th, cancel your appointments and fire up your VCR. Your VCR, yeah. Because if you watch this show, you probably have a VCR. Damn, I accidentally taped over Diagnosis Murder. Dick Van Dyke, he can always find the criminals. He's like, you're supercalifragilisticexpialidocious guilty. Anyway, do we have a graphic for the week of Scotland shows? No, of course we don't. It's not ready yet. But they're working on it. The shows are in May, so the graphic will be ready sometime in July. But that's a warning. And I went to the town of Cumbernauld in Scotland, the town where I grew up, and I went to my old neighbourhood where I got my ass kicked every day. And this time, I only got my ass kicked once. But it's always nice to see my Auntie Betty. What are you doing back here? You know, the author Thomas Wolfe said you can't go home again, but you can. You can go home again. You just have to wait until the statute of limitations runs out. Now, I have talked some crap about the town of Cumbernauld on this show, and it pissed some people off over there, but I don't understand why. I talk crap about Los Angeles every night, and people here are like, Like, I said about Los Angeles, it's ugly, the air smells like ass, the people here is as fake as their boobies, and Los Angelinos just go, yeah. That's us, all right. You got it. But when I was in Cumbernauld, I went to my old high school. And just being there, it gave me the chills. I might have had something to do with the weather that day. It was very cold. All right, then. It was so cold that my scrotum ascended into my body. And at my age, that's a very long journey. Oh, Oh, shut up. Anyway, I was reunited with some old friends at my school, and by friends, I mean, you know, some of my old ferrets. Do you have a picture of me at my school with my old ferrets? Sorry, no, don't. Hey, no. If you applaud, I might show it again. I'm sorry for watching that for so long, but these ferrets looked a bit raccoony to me. Was that ferrets? I don't even know. I know nothing about ferrets. So you might as well know the truth. I'm a ferret fraud. Anyway, I spent half of a day at my high school, which is longer than I was ever there before. I dropped out of school when, you know, 15. And when I was at school, the place was all broken down and smelly and crap. And now it's nice and clean and well equipped and everything. And I asked the principal, I said, what happened? And he said, you left. But the kids there were just, they were fantastic young people. And I particularly enjoyed how the teachers paraded me around in front of the students saying, here is an example of what can happen if you don't get a good education. You look like Liza Minnelli and you sound like Shrek. Look at you. Yeah, I know. Did you have a nice time in Scotland, baby?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we had fun, huh?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, I think I put on weight, though, with all the Scottish food. I was eating it all the time. I loved it. Did you put on any weight?
Oh, man.
Yeah. I still got it.
Yeah,
I still got it.
You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a good time, then?
Yeah, I really did. It was quite lovely.
Yeah, I saw you were wearing a kilt at one point.
I did. I was just letting things hang loose.
What kind of things are we talking about?
Just, you know, private things.
What, tax returns?
That's right, yeah.
You were letting your tax returns hang
in
loose.
my kilt, that's right, yeah.
And by tax returns, you mean, of course...
Penis.
Yes.
Oh, sure, why not?
Okay.
Warning, prolonged exposure to the Late Late Show may cause your scrotum to ascend into your body.
The show where tonight Jeff and I are celebrating Jeff's discovery of the culture of the good people of Scotland. Right, Jeff?
Aye.
Jeff thinks talking like a pirate from a substandard 1970s TV movie about pirates is in some way Scottish. Is it, Jeff?
Well, you do it every night.
No, this is my real accent. And people in Scotland said, no, your accent, you sound American now. They said, you sound American.
You with your electric tie.
Aye, your electric tie and your nipple zapping. Do you know what I noticed, though? I was watching British television when I was over there. You know, Scotland, England, Wales, well, they're all, you know, anyway, it's don't get into that. But but I'm watching this television from, all from London, and they have a way of talking on television that I think we should do, Jeff.
All right.
Right. Well, what they do is this. Whenever someone is talking on television in Britain, they talk like this. They say, today, Her Majesty the Queen opened a shop, and then she went somewhere else. They talk like this, a little bit like this, and then they finish off their sentence like that. They start talking, and then they go over here. It's a really interesting way to talk. So, for example, if we were watching British television, I'd say, welcome back to the show with me and Jeff. It's almost like they begin a sentence and someone is grabbing them by the testicles, and then the person lets go of the testicles and they can relax. Did you notice that?
I couldn't understand a word that that you said at all.
I think it comes from, there used to be an Australian broadcaster years ago called Alan Wicker. And Alan Wicker would always talk like this and then finish his sentence like that. And I think they all copy him.
I think that's very interesting. I'm lying.
And then, what I was watching is they have quite a lot of the Downton Abbey shows as well. They got Downton Abbey, and they got Upstairs, Downstairs, and they've got Titanic, which the British press are calling. They have this TV show, the same guy that wrote Downton Abbey wrote Titanic, and it's all about that. And the British press are calling it Drownton Abbey. I think that's a terrible thing to say.
What a horrible way to make light of tragedy.
Yeah. You're right, Jeff. I don't know why anyone would want to do that in this day and age. What time is it, Jeffrey Peterson?
I believe it's time for tweet mails.
Look at the thing.
Euro crashes and Euro litter. Get on the dance floor and shake your Twitter. Bum, 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 bum. Check the tweets. Plus email.
Plus your email. All right. This is from Alan in Montreal, Quebec. Alan says, "Hi, Craig and Jeff." Oh, no, it's Montreal, Quebec, so he's probably French-Canadian, isn't he?
Yeah.
All right. Hello, Craig and Jeff. I bought my wife a very expensive necklace, which she then lost 2 days later. Do I have to buy her another one? No, man, it's not your fault your wife lost the necklace. I mean, yeah, you do, actually, you know. What do you think, Jeff?
I would say it is time for a divorce.
What, Jeff? That is insane! We are only talking about a necklace, not the end of a relationship.
Okay, I got
All right, I got another one. This is from Carol in Oklahoma City in Oklahoma. It says, "Dear Craig and Jeff, somebody left a note on my windshield asking me out on a date. Have you heard of such a thing? Yes, it's very popular with serial killers."
Would you like to go out on a date? P.S. It puts the lotion in the basket.
I'm sorry for making light of terrible tragedy. Right,
Puts the lotion in the basket or it gets the hose again.
That's great. That's perfect. It puts the lotion in the basket or it gets the house again. Put the lotion in the basket. All right, this is from Kevin in Rochester, New York. Look, I know the time's up. Don't you worry about it, all right? Everything will be fine. Kevin in Rochester, New York says, "Hi, Craig and Jeff. Do you think people get real... Do you think people really do get weirder when there is a full moon?" Ooh, I don't know about that. Jeff?
Oh, yeah, man.
What are you talking about?
Not only do they get weirder, they start to smell like biscuits.
We're right back, everybody. We're right back. Jeff, dance with me like we learned in Scotland. My first. Are you all right?
You dance like you're having a stroke.
My first guest tonight is the host of The Talk, which airs each afternoon on CBS. Take a look at this.
What the hell?
Julie Chen, everybody, Julie Chen. Julie.
Nothing rhymes with Chinese.
Dude, you look fineies tonight, let
Why,
me tell
thank you.
You look lovely. I mean, I like this.
You know, isn't it? It's a new thing.
Do you know what I think it's like? Do you ever see these movies, old movies, when the beautiful gypsy girl plays the violin before Count Dracula bites her?
You are not going to bite me.
I wasn't going to until you said that. Now I'm thinking, play the violin and we'll see where it ends up.
Now, that could be interpreted as something slightly racist. Being Asian and playing the violin.
Oh, I never even thought about that.
No, I know you're not. But that was, you know, growing up Chinese, it was not fineies then. It was either take your pick, piano, violin, or the abacus. You know, it was like one of the three.
That would have been luxury where I grew up. Now, listen, you're a professional broadcaster. You've been doing it for some time. You're very accomplished in it. Have you ever been to Britain?
Yes.
Right. Have you ever noticed how people start talking like this on television and then finish like this?
You know, I did notice it, but I never realized till you pointed it out. I think it's the journalists who want to be taken very seriously to get your attention, and then they just drop off to
It's almost like,
you know,
it's
boom.
like they start off very, very concerned, and then they couldn't really care less. It's true.
Yeah.
How are things going at The Talk? You girls getting along?
Yes, we're getting along. We're having, you know, every day we all have at least one belly laugh.
Well, I thought you were going to say something else there for a minute. I was like,
No, that does
It's
not.
belly
That's
laugh?
season 3. No, no.
so
we're in
belly
our
laugh's
second...
not code for anything.
No.
right.
You know, it's our second season, and the women are all so funny. We play off of each other, and every day someone manages to, like, surprise the rest of the ladies. You know, we know the topics that we're going to go on the show and do because...
It's like me and Jeff, really. This is what we do, really.
Is that right? You guys...
Kind of, yeah. We kind of know where it's going to be, but...
But then you never know, because...
Well, I know he's going to be over there by the podium, and that's about it.
Jeff is not agreeing with you. He's...
Yeah, I kind of know that's going to happen, too.
But it's nice because, you know, we have our morning meeting, and our executive producer throws out the topics, and we see what works in the room. So it's kind of a dress rehearsal. You know, like, okay, we got enough good stuff here, save it for the show. And so I have a good idea of what everyone is going to say on a given topic. But then something happens when you're on live television, everyone's together, and in the moment, you just start feeding off the energy and off the cuff comment, and it gets crazy.
Did you ever think sometimes, because it is very live, your show, I've been on it, I mean, it's not, we're live, but it's not as live as your show, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Like live.
There's no do-over.
Do you ever say something and go, oh, man, no.
Well, Sharon Osbourne said something today that I thought, are we allowed to say that? She was saying that she loves Ozzy. She says she loves his Willie. And I didn't know if we could say that during the day. Now, I know on this show.
I don't know. I'm checking. Can we say it? So if I walk out here every night and go, it's a great day for America, I love Ozzy's Willie, everybody will be cool?
Everyone but
I'm
Sharon.
cool with it. If you're cool with it, that's what we're doing.
Your EP saying yes?
Yeah, well, he's saying, yeah.
You know, and then we were laughing about it, and then something caused me to repeat what she said, but I was hesitating, waiting for, you know, I wear the little earpiece for my producer to know where I was going to go, and for her to say, don't go there, don't say it, you know, and I said it, but I realized we're on a 7-second delay. If I say it, they just have the little button, and then we don't beep out. The problem is we don't beep people out, we drop the audio for 30 seconds. So people at home are like, well, you know, I missed what you guys were saying. I didn't understand the joke because they lose a whole 30 seconds.
So did you lose the drop?
No, I didn't. We didn't. But standards and practices, they're going to look into if we definitely can say that word.
Willie.
But I'm like, can you say it in that context that she used it in?
Why don't you just say penis and then everybody's good?
Well, that's not very British. Now is it? I didn't start high enough.
No, you got to start.
Okay. Yeah.
Why don't you start with penis and then forget all about it?
Exactly. I will suggest that.
Well, you could try it tomorrow. No. I have a thing. Big Brother again this year.
Big Brother, anybody who wants to be on the show.
I'll do it.
As a contestant.
I'll do it.
You work for CBS.
I'm ready.
You cannot do it. You work for CBS.
I'll quit.
All right, then you're on. You're on.
So I can be on Big Brother.
Oh,
Can I show my willy on Big Brother?
It's mandatory to show your willy.
You're Big Brother, yeah. Most of the time when I've seen Big Brother, somebody gets the willy out.
We should be so lucky.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So right now, if you go to our website, you could find out if we're having an open casting call in your city.
Are you really?
Or how to apply. Yeah, because, you know, we have to get the group of 12 or so people ready to throw them into the house. Now all I could hear in my head is the na-na-na-na-na to go in the house. Yeah, we're getting the group ready to go into the house come early July. So people, you know.
I'm fascinated by that show. How long has it been on now, then?
This will be our 14th season.
Good grief.
It's crazy. Last summer, when I was on here talking about season number 13, I'm a very superstitious person.
Yeah?
My culture is very superstitious. So I kept calling it Lucky 13, Lucky 13, Lucky 13, hoping it would...
13 is a lucky number.
In certain cultures, in other cultures not.
In my cultures, I have
it?
13 letters in my name.
Well, and look at you. It's good.
You know, I thought we were friends.
No, I'm serious.
I thought we were friends, but it turns out
we're not. We are. You go back to your school. You're a perfect example. They ask you to speak to the students. By the way, that's a good-looking tie.
It's not bad, is it? I'm rather surprised, but I hated it when I was a kid, but I rather love it now. Yeah.
You can't tell that there's yellow on television, at least not the TV that I was watching. With the VCR.
That's more to do with the studio. We have to take a break, Julie.
Oh, okay.
Well, you do this all the time. You can.
Yes.
Wicker guy that I was talking about.
They maybe go to broadcasting school.
I think maybe that's what it is. Oh, hi.
Are we back already?
Yeah, we're back.
Wow, that was short. Okay.
It was, yeah. We showed a very short commercial. They seem longer when the show's it beamed to your house.
I'm not even...
Well, you were expecting live commercials, like the whole, you know...
No, it was just, that felt like, I don't know, what, it was 30 seconds?
Yeah, it feels faster because we were having scintillating conversation.
You're very naughty tonight.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Especially naughty.
Especially naughty, given the fact you're my boss's wife. That's very, very naughty.
See, because you've been out of the studio for a number of weeks now.
That's right. I've got a sense of freedom that may drive me a little crazy to do insane things.
You're on fire. You're on fire tonight. You're always funny, but stop.
Listen, we're out of time. So,
yes.
What do you fancy? Awkward pause, mouth organ, or big cash prize?
Big cash prize.
Oh, all right. What time is the show, Stephen?
Time for the big.
Here's how we do this, Julie. It's a big cash prize. It's $50 of American currency in quarters in a bag with a dollar sign on it, just like the burglars actually use. I'll give you... All you have to do to win it, you can win it one of two ways. You can either answer a question, or you can guess what's in my box. Here's how that works. I imagine a...
I didn't know you had one.
No, I don't have one. I imagine one in my head.
Okay.
I imagine a box in my head, but I don't know what's in it. Only Jeff knows what's in it. You try and guess what's in it. If you're correct, Jeff will tell you. If you're incorrect, something awful will happen.
Then I think I'll go with the question.
Okay, question it is.
Okay.
All right, then. All right. Here we are. You ready?
Make it easy, please. Please don't embarrass me.
I won't embarrass you.
Okay.
Well, I wasn't going to, but...
Should have kept my mouth shut.
No. This is... You'll get this. I'm pretty sure. It's a pretty tough question, though. Okay. You don't want to guess? Okay. All right. Iceland is in the North Atlantic. Its capital city is Reykjavik. What is the average wage of the Icelandic rural community. That's not, I made that up. That's not the question.
I was going to say, there's vital information missing.
No.
Hourly? Okay, go ahead.
No.
Okay.
The question is, President Bill Clinton's father was A, a lawyer, B, a grocery store manager, or C, a traveling salesman? Was he A, a lawyer?
No, he wasn't.
Was he B, a grocery store manager?
Maybe.
Or was he C,
A traveling salesman.
That's the correct answer! Jeff, how tall are you?
About 5'7".
About 5'7". I'm 6'2", 6'2.5", 6'3" if I'm lying.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that to get a sense of perspective in the upcoming moments. All right?
Okay.
My next guest is a 4-time All-Star, a 2-time NBA champion of the Los Angeles Lakers, Pau Gasol, everybody. How you doing, big time?
I'm doing great. How you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah, I'm doing all right. I was trying to give Jeff a sense of perspective because you're very tall. You're much taller than I am, which would probably work for you in basketball, I would imagine.
It does. For the most part, it does.
And you're still a Laker, thank God.
I know.
What the hell with all that? How does that work? I don't really understand how the trading thing works.
Yeah.
They might trade you, they might not trade you. Do you have a say in this?
You don't. You really don't. It just happens. I think, you know, the team has an interest on trading you or finding a better fit for the team. And anytime it can happen, there's a trade deadline. And until that point, you just don't know if you're going to be gone or you're going to stay.
That's kind of like what this job is like, too.
Yeah. You can relate to it?
Yeah, that's kind of, will they trade me to some local access cable outfit or keep me here?
Yeah.
You have a very fine Scottish accent, though. I'm hearing it. It's coming through very well.
Is it?
Yeah, have you ever been to Scotland?
I haven't, unfortunately. I want to go. I have a friend that is always telling me to go to Edinburgh.
Oh, yeah, now you're physio, right?
I'm a physio, the therapist that I signed with the Raptors. Now they traded him too.
Oh, they did?
Well, they let him go.
You can trade physios?
No, you can let him go.
Oh, yeah, they let him go.
And yeah, so I love to go when I have the opportunity.
Did you ever, when you were a kid, watch the Harlem Globetrotters?
I did, actually. I went to watch one of the exhibition games when I was a teenager in Barcelona with my dad. My dad took me.
Because that was the only basketball I knew in Scotland as a kid, that there was I only thought there was one team. And then there was another team of guys that they would put together to get beaten by. Exactly. But basically, it was the Harlem Globetrotters. And every time they threw that bucket of water when it wasn't water and it was just confetti, you should try that with the Lakers.
I should. I'm thinking about it, but sometimes I'm just a little too focused.
Wow. Does it mess with your head a little bit, the trade talk when you're actually playing? Does it?
It does. I mean, you try to keep your mind into the moment.
Yes,
which you're going through, but at the same time, it's always kind of in the back of your mind.
What do you do to escape from basketball when you're not playing? How do you take your mind away from or do you not do it? Right.
I mean, I think it's healthy to do so. Obviously, you like to be on top of your game and do the things that you need to do off the court in order to play well. And
right, so you have to work out and get aerobic exercise.
Ice up and stretch.
Ice up?
Yeah, you got to ice your joints, your knees.
Ice your joints?
Yeah, absolutely. It gets a little cold. It gets a little cold, but you get used to it. No.
No, of course. No. Right? I don't even know why I said that. You can cut that. That's a ridiculous thing that I said. No, so what do you do then? Do you go to the movies? Do you go to do you read? Or do you...
I read for the most part. I watch a little TV here and there.
What TV do you watch?
Mostly like a TV show or more basketball or mostly.
You watch you don't actually watch the TV when it's not turned on then? That's,
no, really don't.
Very few people do. I sometimes do that.
You do? Good stuff.
Yeah, that would be the TV, then. So, have you been back to Barcelona recently?
In the summer.
That's one of the most wonderful towns on earth that you come from, and it really is. I think I haven't been there in years. Spectacular town.
It is.
Michael was there recently. He went over. Yeah.
Oh, really? How was it?
Yeah, how was it, mate? You have a nice time?
Yeah.
You can't tell he's in the dark, but
It is kind of dark back there.
he likes that. He likes it that way. It suits his personality.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. So you were back there. Do you play? They have a big basketball league in Spain, though, don't
Yes,
they?
they do. They have, I think, the strongest league in Europe. But I was practicing there during the lockout, trying to keep
Yeah, the
myself in
lockout.
shape.
Now, did they actually, all the players, you turned up with the ball and they were like, no, you can't get in? Or did they just tell you?
You're not allowed in the facility of your team.
Right.
You can contact any employee of the team, and so you have to pretty much work out on your own to stay in shape until something gets
It was
resolved.
long as well, wasn't it? Like
was-
100 days or something?
Yeah, it was over 2 months. Yeah,
And the games it's now down to like 60 games or something this season.
66 game season.
66
Very
games?
compact. It's been a tough year.
Yeah, you guys are
keep
playing
up.
all the time.
Yeah, we are pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's like this. It's like this job here in many ways.
Yeah. You have a pretty tough job,
This is
right?
really easy, man. I turn up, I mess with the skeleton, I go home. It's fine. Yeah.
True, but
It's all right.
But I was just saying that you were interviewing the boss's
Yeah, that's tricky.
wife.
That's tricky.
How was that?
Well, it's tricky because she's smoking hot and she's nice and she's funny.
Yeah, I've got to compliment you.
What about you? Are you dating anyone right now? I'm not asking for myself.
Oh, thanks. You're not asking me if I'm really available.
Yeah, well, you know, what do you do?
No.
Do you have a romantic life going
I do.
on, or are you
I do.
just focusing on your ball? I'm sorry, man.
I do have a relationship.
Oh,
I have
good.
a girlfriend.
Good, that's lovely.
From
It's,
Spain. And
From Spain?
Yeah, so she's.
Well, that'll be nice. You'll have something in common.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a good start.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's
it's a good
nice.
start. So that helps. Not
Is she from your hometown?
She is. She's from Barcelona.
Oh, that's great.
I know. Worked out fine.
Yeah.
So far, so
Did you
good.
meet her in Barcelona?
I met her. I didn't meet her in Barcelona. I met her in the south of Spain.
Oh. Down in the what do they call the south of Spain again? The Granada, around that area. Yeah.
I met her in Sevilla.
Oh, where the oranges come from. It's lovely there. Yeah.
I think they come from. Don't they come from Valencia?
Right, we're out of time, pal. So,
All right.
What do you want? Big cash prize, mouth organ, awkward pause, or any of the others?
What do you think? I asked my.
Well, the lockout, I think big cash prize.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well. Okay. No. Well, you're the Laker, buddy. I don't know.
I
Yeah.
don't know about the question. I don't know about the secret box that you have to come up with. What's in the box? That's tough. That's.
You're raining
I
on
don't
my
know you
parade,
that
man.
well.
You're raining. That's like me saying,
know you
I don't know about this bouncing the ball and then throwing it over the hoop. I mean, what's that, man? What's that? Like you bounce it and then you throw it in the hoop? What the hell's that? All right, so what do you want? Awkward pause or mouth organ?
Let's go with the awkward pause.
Oh, awkward pause.
I think
All
that should be good.
Be good.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
I think it's just a rash, man.
No, man, it really burns.
It's cool. It's just a rash. It's just like, you got some bad haggis or something.
I looked it up in a medical textbook, and the term for it is Ozzy's Willy.